everybody, I'm Megan from Meisner Sewing Center, and today I would like to show you how easy the Baby Lock Victory is to thread and then also go from a 4-thread overlock to a rolled hem in just a blink of an eye. Stay tuned. The Baby Lock Victory is one of the easiest machines to thread on the market when we're talking about sergers. It does have a 4-thread, 3-thread, and 2-thread capability. Right now we're going to go ahead and thread the machine up for a 4-thread overlock. We're going to open up our platform here, and to engage the tubes we're going to simply press a button, turn our hand wheel, and our threading tubes will engage. From here it doesn't matter which way you thread it, left to right, needles first, it does not matter. So we will start with the lower looper. You want to make sure to pull out about 15 or so inches of thread, and then we're going to take 1/4 to 1/2 inch and put it in the threading port. Now, if your thread is not going in very nicely, make sure you don't lick it. You don't want any moisture in there. So you will take your scissors, or we can use the built-in thread cutter here to give us a nice clean edge. You can also use your tweezers to put that thread in there as well. I like to use my finger. And then right here we have the option of threading the upper looper or the lower looper. We're going to thread the lower looper first, so we're going to click this over and then press firmly down on the lever. That thread is going to shoot over right here, and we can just go ahead and set that aside. Now we're going to thread our upper looper by doing the same motions. Pull out that 15 or so inches of thread, put 1/4 to 1/2 inch of thread down in the threading port, and then click the lever over here to upper and press down. Make sure you don't get any of your threads caught. Pull that through, and then we can simply put that to the back of the machine, and now we can thread the needles. Now this machine does have a built-in needle threader. In order to use that, we do need to do a couple things. The first thing we're going to do is disengage our threading tubes by pulling back on this silver knob. And then on the side of the machine, you'll notice that there's 2 green lines. You want to make sure to line up the green lines to bring that needle up to the highest position. The needle threader lives in the machine right here, and you can select to thread your left needle or your right needle. We're going to do our right needle first, so we'll want to make sure that it's on the little R right there. Press the needle threader down, hold it, take the thread, and let that wire pull the thread back. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for our left needle. Click it into place, follow the threading path, and then now we're going to select the left needle to thread. Pull down the needle threader, let that wire bring the thread through, and then put that to the back of the foot. Now on this machine, you'll notice there are no tension knobs. We are going to be selecting our stitch selector by the stitch that we're doing. So with the quick reference threading guide, this will tell us exactly how to set up the machine, where to put your stitch selector, which is actually your tension, and then where to set your width and your length. So stitch selector is going to be on A, which we already have selected. Your length is the large knob at the bottom, and then your width is on top, and that will control where the blade is. We're going to select about a 2.5 inch stitch length, and then since we're ready to serge, we'll go ahead and close everything up. Take our 2 pieces of fabric, lower the foot by the presser foot lifter on the back. Your differential feed, you can adjust that depending on what fabric you're using. Since we're using cotton, we'll leave it at neutral. And we have a perfect stitch. Now, if I wanted to go to a rolled hem, there are a couple of things I have to do, but it's going to be very simple. This is our secret compartment that holds our tweezers, our screwdriver, some extra needles. So first what we're going to do is drop out our left needle. You do want to make sure that when you loosen this that you tighten it up, which somebody has done very well. So drop out that left needle. We're gonna lift the presser foot to release the thread, and then we're also gonna remove this thread because we do not need it. The next step is to adjust your width, length, and your stitch selector. So if you look at your quick reference threading guide, it will tell you to put your stitch selector at D. Your width is going to be at the lowest number that you can be, and then your stitch length, we are going to go into the rolled hem section to retract the stitch finger. Close everything back up. Foot down. And we have our beautiful rolled hem. Now, if you wanted this filled in a little bit more, you can use a woolly nylon or a stretch thread. If you wanted to go back to a 3-thread overlock at this point, all we have to do is put our stitch selector at B, take our stitch length off of the rolled hem section back into the standard and go to about a 2.5 stitch length. And just like that, we've threaded the machine, gone to a 4-thread overlock, 3-thread rolled hem, and a 3-thread overlock in a matter of minutes. So with the Victory, if you've been frustrated with your current serger, having issues threading it, adjusting tension, the Victory is the easiest on the market, and it will give you hours of enjoyment of serging. The Victory is available through our website with free shipping to the continental US. We also have interest-free financing at 0%, and we do also encourage you to give us a call for the best price.